You know, I made a post on the YouTube Community Center yesterday, and I basically said that I'm planning on ending the series on Blueprints. Guess what? Here I am, right? So what changed, right? What changed? Let me just give you the quick and dirty here as let's start by going into this room. Wow, early mailroom is sick, dude. Because I'm going to get whatever the package is. It is going to create a hell of a dead end. Right there, though. And I still need the bottom left corner for my numbers. It's horrible, right? It's horrible. Okay, give me the spare room. Here's the gist of it. And it's tough for you guys to sometimes recognize this. Why does this look like those rooms where, or those images where you have to like hold it at an angle in order to read the text? What does that look like? Honestly, all of this looks a little off. Okay, I'm gonna finish my story. I'm gonna stare at this ladder until I finish it. See, like that looks weird too. Okay. Anyway, a lot of you sometimes don't understand the YouTube mentality on some things. One, this series is performing pretty poorly for me. It's not a huge issue, but it's sometimes tough when I'm running so many series right now. Having one that's performing not very good makes it really tough for me to want to get more of it out. It has nothing to do with the game because I love the game a lot, but I've heard from some people that this game is like a 100-hour game. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, there's no shot, Tyler. You almost made it to room 46 in the last episode. Yeah, apparently making it to this is like the tutorial of the game. And there's a lot more to this game than making it to here. So it gets tough to do a commitment to a game this long. And right now there's so many content creators playing it. So I'm competing with a lot of people, and that can get really tricky when I'm dealing with all of those factors, right? But a lot of you, expressed, you said, Tyler, you do you, right? You do you, whatever is best for you and your channel. However, it would be pretty sick to see you at least make it to the antechamber. And I think that's very fair. Okay, sorry, I have an alarm going off on my phone. I'm all over the place today, apparently. I think that's very fair, and I would also like to try to make it to the antechamber. Okay, so that's the desert, and that's the dessert. A lot of you yelled at me for that one. So that is an S. So we have in the bottom three is SAF, which could be like safes, right? Maybe safes. SAF, Saft. Let's go this way. I would expect this to be an E when I go through here. Is mailroom again? This time I can't pass it up. Okay, I can't pass it up. So our package has been delivered. We don't really know what the package is, so this will be interesting. A brass compass, 2 gems, and 2 keys. Holy crap! I mean, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm going to write down some of these numbers for the record. So customer order number is 5260. Department 604. Serial number is 11577776, and this was from Keenan Thompson, apparently, the guy who's on SNL. It's fine. Thanks for all the stuff. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty sick, right? That just helps us a lot. Wow, we got a free magnifying glass, man. Okay. That's incredible, and I can finally read what this is. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay, so Denny Revane was stealing the Baron's mail. let's write that down. Just because. Denny Revain. Previous worker. Okay. Stealing mail. It's messed up, okay? It's messed up. You should not steal people's mail. Now, anything going on here? This is kinda... You know, we've seen this before. More details will be... More detailed instructions sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if there's a way to, in the security room, in the terminal, I wonder if there's a way for us to get mail, right? And then we would be able to see. So let's try to prioritize getting a security room today. 4534782. This I've written down, but I didn't add what this is. This is mail room. It's just in the mail room. Can I access any of these, man? I'm just kind of clicking. Like the fact that I can get up close and personal with a lot of these. I'm just spamming clicking. It seems no. Okay. I guess I'm good then. And this was, yeah. Anything going on up here? Grand realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. The grand realm of Fen Ares. I mean, I feel like that's probably important. The fact that I can't read it without the magnifying glass, and you let me get, you know, all up in your business with it. I'll write it down, okay? I'll write it down. The grand realm of Fen Ares. The grand realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. In fog we are lost. In fire we are found. Okay. I mean, bro, lot going on right here right now. So this is a fur, and where's our other one? Gotta be over here somewhere. Painting, please. Am I blind? Ah, there it is. So that's a pin and a pine. So it is an E. Okay. So safes is looking pretty good with that. Not really sure what safes really means here, but something to do with it. Den is okay. I mean, passageway is really nice early just to give us the extra direction, right? Otherwise, we're locking off the entire right side of the map, and we actually... We desperately need the left side of the map. Now, once again, I have put myself into a scenario where there's no paintings in this passageway. So I lose the access to fill in. We don't actually have this this letter yet. I'm just having like a look-see around, man. Don't know if there's anything hiding in here. Let's go through here. Commissary is good. Guest bedroom is good. Dark room is also good. There's typically a lot in the dark room. So, sure. I think that's fine. Your lights are going to go out. I can't do anything in here for now, so I'm just going to leave it. If we find the utility room, we can mess around with that. Archives, while drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential. Weight room is like real freaking bad this early. So let's go archives. Now this was an A. We had this. There was also the book in here that had all of the scrapbook. And I do have a magnifying glass now. I mean, you have to imagine there's probably like something in here hiding on one of these pages, right? Or in one of the photos or something. But I mean, at first glance, I don't see anything. You've got a swan necklace. I'm not sure that means anything to me. And these guys are, they're doing their thing, okay? They're vibing out here. Okay, it's fine. Let's try to go through here. I mean, spending a gem for what could potentially be nothing is a really tough sell. But I'll do it just to try to get yeah, I mean, I'm not, I guess I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. You're a clock and a lock. So this is a C? Really? Okay. C-R-A-C. That would mean that this room here is a K. Crack. Okay, crack 8 safes. We have C-R-A... Oh, sorry. C-R-A-C. And I have E-I. And I don't have this, or this. But crack 8 safes fits. I haven't seen a single safe. So that's potentially problematic. Look in this thing. I'd have no clue. Plus 3 steps. Okay, that's fine. I think as the days go on, this thing gets a lot better, which is fine. I can work with that. We want things that allow me to go left a little bit, man. You're just not going to do that for me, which is very unfortunate. So give me the archive floor plan. Allow me to go right. It's horrible. That's really bad. Stopping me in the bathroom, not good. So this is tree and match. It's fur and fire. Yeah, fur and fire. So that's an E. We already have that. Frick. Okay. So far, I mean, we're not really uncovering all that much more than we were last time, man. Which is unfortunate. We do need. No, we already have that room, actually. Let's go north. Let's go north. And yeah, you know what? Do a corridor. Do a corridor. Because this should be T. So this is probably stage and sage for the T. Yeah, okay. God, it's horrible. I don't want to go left, man. I don't want to go left. Give me the archive floor plan. Don't be a dead end, though. Okay, you're still letting me go left. You're a G with tier and tiger. Yeah. Okay. Key in here. That's a horrible start. It's a horrible start. I wanted to go left, man. I wanted to go left. I got 4 keys, which is kind of sick. At this point, screw it. Let's go full send on this one. I'll go to the pantry. This is going to put fruits and veggies around the map. It's primarily fruits, really. Okay, and then there's this still. And I have no clue. It's like garden and a dude. I seriously have no clue what this is. So that one's still a big question mark. We've seen it before, and I still have no clue. And I don't think anybody even commented what this one is. Which makes me feel even worse, because you guys don't know. The desert dessert you spammed a million times. You know what? I'll humor it, though. At this point, this series is kind of, I'm all over the place, so I might as well utilize you guys for some of this. You know, even though I said, please don't spoil anything, in every single video, the comment sections are just people spoiling it. So, let's see here. Dune Spoon is not Dune Spoon. Pilot and plot. Okay, that's what this one is pilot and plot. You really could have fooled me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's really hard. So that makes we're 5 up, that's an I, which is interesting because that's another 8, man. Because we have EIG, because this is the tiger and tier. And this is an E, so this is another 8. So crack 8 saves, and then above that is something else. We're slowly unpacking it. And we'll see how things go, right? We'll see how things go. This is a horrible idea to do an archive, so I'll do a bedroom. We have steps. That's the least of my concern. We also do not have this one, so this is 10 or tag, coast and cost. Coast and cost. Okay, so this is an A, coast and cost, and we'll be able to go to the left here and snag whatever comes next. We can look at this, so let's examine. Still feels like that your necklace means something to me. But what? I do not know. I do not know. Isn't this also, this is Reddington? Yeah. A lot of people were like, Tyler, I have no clue what you're talking about. You don't see the 5, like, smack dab in the middle of the magnifying glass right now? And you don't see the A, like, smack dab in the middle of the magnifying glass? An O or a 0 right there. There's a G over here, like that G/C on that building. There's an M in like the grass in the back right there. I remember there being an A somewhere too, and now I don't remember. There's like a 7 on that wall back there. I think these are really hidden for what it's worth. There's like an R in the clouds back there. I think that's a couple layers deep that maybe we're not necessarily supposed to know about right now. The garage. We haven't been to the garage. But take me to the parlor. This is the gem minigame. And we can get a letter here. Which is grain and rain. So this is a G. G-A-T. Probably like Gates is my bet. But let's get this. This is typically for gems. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So if you're true, both you and you cannot be. Hold on. I'm confused here. There's also like a police chase going on outside my window. This episode's a mess, man. It's a gosh darn mess. Blue, but they're finally coming to get me, man. They're making me pay for my crimes of not being able to read. Blue box is true. So if you're true, then this is true, which means this is false, which means we would follow you, which means the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B, which would be you, or you, or you, which does not help me a whole lot. But if you're false, that means that this is false, but then there's 2 falses, which can't happen because I think that only one is false, right? There will always be at least one that displays only false, at least one that displays only true. So it could be that multiple are false or multiple are true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. This contains 2 U's. This contains no U's. And this contains no U's. So if you're true, the gems have to be here. But if you're correct, and this is correct, then all 3 of them are correct, man. Which is not possible. One has to be lying. So I think that it has to be that this... There's no U in this one. I'm going to open you. I don't know why this was difficult for me. Even though like it was obvious what it was, that for some reason it messed with my head. Okay, kitchen. I mean, I think a den here is pretty valuable. Anything that goes left or right is going to be valuable here. So let's go into the den. Let's grab this. Have a quick look-see around just to see if anything is around here. I feel like I've been horrible at looking at things this time around. But there's not much to look at. I'm mainly on a letter hunt. Okay. We know that to the right is an M right now. So let's go up. I'll use a key. I'm fine with that. Utility closet. This would allow me to go back to the dark room. I don't really want to, though. I would like to try to see if I can get something that goes north. Even going right, I'm chill with. And the commissary is kind of sick because I can buy some stuff, which is cool. Okay, terminal password. This is important, too. Terminal password is Swan Song. Okay. I would have never gotten that. So, terminal password is Swan Song. I think that's the first time we've ever seen Swan Song referenced here. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16, but this is not true because you're in red, right? So I'm chill with that. And we can't do anything with this. Do you see like a letter I? O? D? Are you seeing that too? There's a chance the bitrate is way too low on the video. These buttons have the faintest letter on them, man. I see an I on that. Or maybe it's a T. And then an O. And a D. I feel like I'm at the damn eye doctor, man. That is impossible to see. Okay. What do you got? Salt shaker. I have no clue what you do. I'm just gonna be real with you. I love a shovel. Shovel rocks. I legit have no clue what a salt shaker does. So for now, I would prefer the shovel. Let's just go back to there in a sec. This is a crate and a chart. Crate and chart. This is a box and a graph. This is a graph and a... We've seen this before, man. We've seen this before. This is a... This is a box and a plot. I feel like we saw this, which means that one of your asses had to have commented on this. So I'm gonna take a look. It's mainly just people of pilot, plot, and the other one. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't think that any of you... Oh, crate and rate. How about that? Okay. Crate and rate. Which makes this a C? C-O-U? Maybe count? C-O-U and then N-T, potentially? Okay. We'll keep our eyes peeled on that. Highly doubt there's... I mean, I don't see anything even remotely weird with this, which is fine. Okay. Let's continue. Running out of keys, man. Running out of keys. But we're not done yet. Dining room's good. Dining room's great, man. This gives me 2 potential accesses to the antechamber. And this should be an O if we've done things correctly. I also have some food here, man. Look at this sucker. Dinner is served. Today's main course, lemon glazed salmon, charbroiled Cajun spice salmon, plus 20 steps, an additional 10 if you have an aquarium. I mean, sure, I don't have an aquarium, but I'll eat your ass. I probably should have waited until I had an aquarium. That's a good point. Pretty solid proposition you have there. Still going fine. Still going fine. This is boat and bat, which makes sense because that's an O, which is exactly what we expected. So let's go north. You're locked. Let's go east. Okay. And you got me. You got me. So this will be our dead end. Let's do the breaker box. And this is a U, which is hose and house. Yeah. We'll do our breaker box. Keycard entry system goes off. Darkroom and garage come on. I don't really feel the need to do the VAC indicators. The goal is to turn them all purple, which requires me not doing it like that, I'm going to tell you. It's like, I'm screwing this up. I'm screwing this up. It's this, 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 this. I once again screwed it up. I'm moving too fast, man. I'm moving too fast. We also I don't really know what purple does, is the thing. Please, Tyler, I'm begging you. This, 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 this. I'm hitting S. Oh, sorry. That's just allowing me to go down this. Okay. Sorry. I switched to my keyboard. And then I was moving. I thought that maybe I was activating some secret bat signal or something. Okay. We're probably cooked for now. Let me rephrase that. We're definitely cooked for now, but I can at least go back to the dark room while I have a magnifying glass, and do that. But really, we have nothing that has changed on this one. That thing is still weird to me. It looks like that could be like a letter. L-O... L... O... Lolo? Probably not Lolo. Just thinking logically. We can also go archives this way. Which could allow us to sneak up. Okay, I mean, let's humor this. Security is awesome. Yeah, that's freaking incredible, man, because now I can access the terminal. But before we do that, let's go up through here. We want something that goes left. That's not something that goes left. I'm not sure I've even been in the nursery. Let's do this for the potential at going left. Oh, what the frick are you? The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Okay. This place is cool. We got a cot and we have a coat. So you are an A now. Which is ATE again. ATE. Can't pick up that. There's honestly, like, nothing here. I can't even go in the water. Okay. What do you got here? I mean, I might as well go West Wing Hall. Well, I mean, give me the closet. We get 2 items in here. Shovel. That's pretty lovely. Okay, that's card and car. So this is a D. That's gonna be dates? 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's go back in here. We're gonna mess around with security, man. I just want to get the rooms out of the way. I might as well go billiard room, because this gives me stuff. Although the terrace has digging locations now that I have a shovel. Whereas the billiard room is probably... The billiard room could be a key, though, that I do need. Because if I solve the puzzle correctly here... which I mean, we will because I'm very intelligent. So 9 is add 9. And then 18 minus 10 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Oh, what the frick? Okay. How do you follow PEMDAS, brother? Or do you follow in order? So like 18 minus 4 would be 14. 14 times 8 is 112 divided by 20. That would not be correct. It would have to be divided by 20, man. You're showing me that this is the order of operations, right? So in that case, it's 18 minus 4 is 14. 14 times 8 is 112. Divided by 20 is 5.6. I'm gonna humor it, round up to 6. No, okay. So 9, 8. That means that we have to be PEMDASing there. This is 20. And then, oh, but this doesn't really make sense because this would be add 8 and divide by 4, man, to 2. So, what about 18 times 8 is 144, minus 4 is 140, divided by 20 would be 7. Okay, 9, 8, 20, plus 8 divided by 4 is 2. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. It's multiplied by 4. 18 minus 8 is 10, times 4 is 40, divided by 20 is 2. I'm an idiot. Okay. As long as I'm an idiot, I'm chill with that, brother. I'm chill with that. Okay, silver key now found, which is awesome, because that means that I can probably go back to the antechamber room at the very top. Coat check is an awesome idea right now. I will make sure I can come back. It's probably the shovel, right? It's probably the shovel. It's gotta be the shovel. But I don't want to give up the shovel yet. So I'm going to not give up the shovel yet, okay? Because if I come across a room that needs the shovel, we're really not done on this run. And now we got, like, lots of stuff to unpack in security right now. Unless written unless written by hand. Is red memos are lies unless written by hand. Yep. Now let's come into you. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Keycard system. Keycard system is currently offline, which is good. Keycard system set security level to low. Okay. And change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Okay. Now go back. Return to security settings. I'd like to log into the network. So this should be Swan Song. Gorgeous. Okay. Now what? Theoretically, I should have an email. I think that I can connect to an email network because of what the mailroom said. Electronic mail. Okay. I mean, I'd like to do all of this, but let's start with this. Permissions of this terminal do not allow for access to electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Okay. That's good to know. Staff services. Punch in / out. Temporarily disabled because everything yada yada yada. Okay. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. That's nice. Request a schedule change. Temporarily disabled because all of the work has been yada yada. Okay. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders. They can take 1 to 3 days. Let's get a... Oh, dude, a sledgehammer would allow us to go through the secret garden area. But that requires us getting the secret garden, which is like crazy rare. So let's get a metal detector, because that sounds cool, okay? But I would like a sledgehammer. I think the sledgehammer would be sick. Remote terminal access. Possible to connect to other active terminals on the estate. All of these are offline. Okay. I get it. Data transfers from Cinca are not currently available. Glossary of terms. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff. Although the game is not currently available, scheduled to be added in a future patch. Incredible. Okay. For now, I guess log out. That was not as exciting as what I wanted it to be. I'm just gonna be perfectly real with you. I'm checking the keyboard just to see if there's, like, any letters missing or anything, but there's not. It's pretty normal keyboard, except for the fact that there's no 789 in the keyboard, which is a little weird. Did I miss anything? One broken lever. Where the frick was there a broken lever, man? Okay, let's go back to the dark room for right now. Just to... Because I have a magnifying glass, we might as well see if there's anything worth seeing here. Memos in Hartley's room, always false. We have been here for one of these in the past. And this is, yeah, this was the 1128 to get in there. Not super useful. This is the Cinca Co. He's so creepy looking, man. I mean, so far, really nothing in here that I would be concerned about. We would expect the painting, so this is bat and bath. Yeah, which makes this an H. Which makes me feel really good about crack 8 safes, man. I think that's spot on. What is this? Broken lever. What appears to be a broken lever could prove to be useful. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. This is requested another print of her ladyship. Otherwise, there's nothing here in the dark room. Still an interesting location, man. Like, I feel like potentially I've missed something around here. But that's okay. Theoretically, we can go through this door. Laboratory. We haven't been to the laboratory, man. It requires a gem, which is a horrible idea. Right? Because if we need a gem going up past the dining room to connect to the antechamber, I should not do that. So let's... I don't know. We got to do it. I think this run is probably cooked. So let's explore the laboratory. This is very new for me. A0B. This is another terminal. Yeah, okay. Experiment setup. What the frick? Free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature. Okay, that seems sick. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Immediately add 3 aquariums. Immediately set your dice to 2. Okay. Yeah. So now I gain 2 dice, which will allow me to re-roll up here, which is cool. Oh, brother, there's a lot of math and nonsense around here. Oh, God, the periodic table elements. Okay, hold on. We can solve this. Let me pull up a periodic table, because believe it or not, I don't know this crap by heart, but we can do it in order. So, 1 is... AM. I'm going to start a new page. So we have AM. 2 is sulfur. That's an S. 3 is hydrogen, which is an H. 4 is Protestantium or some crap like that, which is PA. 5 is Remnium. It's so small, man. I can't read the actual elements. So let me pull this up. I mean, this is even worse, man. Load this in another window. Here we go. Rhenium. Uranium? I think uranium. Yeah, uranium, so that's RE. Okay. 6 is... Sorry, it's not AM at the beginning. It's PU, plutonium. PU. So PU. And then 6 would be EU. Follow along at home, chat. 7 is PA, protactinium. I'm probably going to screw up one of these and then I'll have to go back. 8 is fluorine. I probably could have gotten that one, to be honest with you, without looking it up. 9 is tellurium. TE. 10 is radon. RN. 11 is iodine. I. And 12 is neon. NE. So this spells out push there's an after 9 push Periu. Okay, I had to screw something up here. 4 this is a TH actually, not PA. So push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. I have no clue what that means. Okay. Push 3 up after 9. And I'm sure that these mean something too, man, but you ain't catching my ass doing math right now. So if you know what's going on with that, go buck wild. Let me know in the comment section. This is chaos, man. Okay, where am I? I'm in the laboratory. This is EI. We already have this, so this should be probably stare and star. Stare and stars right there. Okay. I mean, dude, there's so much going on in here. This is a crazy location. Is good crazy? Is the dude, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that would have been good to have a little bit ago. It was easier to just pull it up, to be honest. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point. Cooler is unaffected. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Test 205. Randolph M. Cooler is unaffected. Cooler is unaffected. I'll write it down, okay? Cooler is unaffected. I feel like I need a whole damn book to play this game, man. Cooler is unaffected. No clue what that says. Okay. Got more nonsense over here. Have to imagine some of this is just... it's just random words, man. There's another string of numbers there. So let's go 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a long one. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from a new workstation for the first week. Okay. I'm with you, sister. I'm with you. Okay. Cool. Good. I think. Push 3 up after 9. That could be after 9 as in, like, the time 9. Which is that's a really important thing to note, because there is a clock in here. Somewhere. Like, there's been clocks in some of these rooms, so time definitely does matter. Sorry, I just tabbed out of the game for a second. Let me make sure that my recording's still going since I've been clicking all over my monitor. It's going fine. It's going fine. Okay. Go this way. Yeah, here's a bunch of things. So, like, it's 2 a.m. theoretically, or I don't know. Is it 2 p.m.? Really hard to tell in a lot of ways. This is locked. I would much prefer to go through here. And at this point, man, I mean, I have a shovel, so give me a salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra. It's fine, okay? It's nothing that I'm going to lose too much sleep over. So theoretically, this door, I can use my special silver key to get in here. The aquarium. Every color of room. Would have been nice, okay? But I'll go to a chapel. This does, in fact, allow for entrance to the antechamber, but I would need the secret garden. Which is, I mean, let's just be real, it's probably not going to happen. And now we can fill in another letter here. Just kidding. There's no, there don't be no thingies. So that's fine. Anything else around here? Just kind of clicking, man. I'm just kind of clicking. We're looking at these. Anything in the pews? I can walk through them. Sorry, something caught my eye. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, there's no... There's nothing for me to see here. Okay. Let's go through this. Yeah, figured. It's pretty logical. Okay, so now we're stuck. Now we're stuck. And to be honest with you, I'm content being stuck on this one. Because we did make progress. We definitely made progress. So let's go all the way back to coat check. We're going to drop off. I think I'm going to drop off the shovel. Right? I think the shovel is the best thing to drop off here. Because the shovel is free resources. Like, every time you go anywhere. The magnifying glass is really good, but I feel like I've gotten the value out of the magnifying glass at this point. So let's check in the shovel. I also got the broken lever, man. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta be really careful that I don't use up all my steps. I'm gonna go outside, okay? Broken lever. Broken lever. Because I'm wondering if there was somewhere where I could attach the lever. Like, there's clearly some way to go out over there. They wouldn't put a gate there if there wasn't. But I wonder if there's somewhere to put the lever over here. And if there is, then, like, cool. Because we still have these. Which we know are unlockable. Those are going to show up as permanent additions, but I just don't know what permanent additions. Private drive. Yeah, private drive. It's like you still got this door over here. We don't know about any of ya. Okay. Don't know about any of ya. And then you do have this. Which, to be fair, I probably should have walked in at the start. Oh, what am I doing, man? Okay. 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 I gotta light 4 of those. Sure. Sure, so that's a thing. Chill with that as a thing. Okay, I'm chill with that. And then in here was the gardener's book. With my magnifying glass, I might as well like take a quick look. Looks like there could be numbers like on the bottom of that there, but is really kind of crap. This is the gas line valve. Yeah. Weird angel. Just doing a quick scan for any weirdities. Still don't really know what the little yellow thing is there. And otherwise, all this is a whole lot of hullabaloo, chat. It's a whole lot of hullabaloo. But at least we now know there's something. We know we've dug around here before. Yeah, right here we dug. We know that there's something going on with lighting some flames. Don't know what it is. Okay, no clue what it is. I should go down there as well. It's just another area, right? Another. And this is where the flames get lit. Okay, that's good. That's still nothing. You're now a nice flame. Clearly, 4 of you have to get lit, which means I gotta find 4 of those valves somewhere. And this is just a path. There's the crate from Crate Rate. Can't do anything with those. Still pretty blocked up. Okay, I'm gonna go drop off the shovel. I don't know why, but it feels like the shovel. I don't know. The broken lever is probably like pretty important, but I have no clue where it goes. Also realizing that I could have re-rolled Chapel, but I'm not sure I would have. I didn't have any money anyway, so it was kind of irrelevant. Okay. Yeah, clock outside as well, important to remember. Let's get this dropped off. Is there... Hold on. The White Sea of Yor. Morajai. And there's a 4 on you. The White Sea of Yor. There's something with stamps, man. This will be my stamp section. Stamps. The White Sea of Yor. The White Sea of Yor. And then the top of this says Morajai. For the record, I have no clue what Morajai means. But we'll humor it in the future, I guess. Yeah, I mean, just got nothing. Just got nothing. So let's make it back to the coat check. We'll drop off our shovel, and then we'll call it an episode here. This is not correct. I'm gonna somehow accidentally run out of steps before I get there, which would be catastrophic. We also, the security room felt like it was gonna be so important, and alas, it's just nothing really. For right now, at least, I'm sure it will be useful. So let's check an item. I mean, man, I'm telling you, it does feel like the broken lever is very important. Even the compass is pretty important. The shovel is resources, though, and resources tend to be the most important out of anything. It's a really difficult one, right? Like, this gotta go somewhere. I'm gonna put the shovel in. Okay? And we're gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna call it a day. Okay? So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed Blueprints, like on the video, much appreciated. Like I said, I'm struggling with this series, man, because I know that it's probably gonna be a while before we accomplish anything. And, yeah, I mean, it's tough as a content creator in these scenarios. So please, please, please like the video. Let me know if you're enjoying it. And I'll play some more. Okay, I'll play some more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.